Hey there. So in this video we're going to talk about capsizing. So as you can see, we have had a bit of a mishap out here at Narrabeen Pond today, and one of the canoes has tragically capsized. Fortunately, we have an expert. Our tame kayak guide, Marcus, is coming to the rescue. So there's a couple of steps to righting your kayak. The most important thing, if your kayak capsizes, is to make sure you're okay. So the very first thing you do if you do flip your kayak is you get out. If everything is very wet, then it means you're still in your kayak. So come around to the side. If everything is very yellow, it probably means you've ended up with your head back in your kayak. So pop it out and come out of your kayak. Don't worry about your stuff. Don't worry about your paddle. Just worry about yourself. Once you are out of your kayak and you're holding onto your kayak, then you can check for your kayak buddy. If you can't find your kayak buddy, if you can't see your kayak buddy, you need to start making some serious noise. So we all know that your kayak buddy is still missing. And then once the pair of you are holding onto your kayak, then we can start the kayak rescue. So as you can see, the kayak's upside down and Marcus has gone to one end of the kayak. At this point, you will be at the other end of the kayak, and you're just going to give him a little bit of a hand by holding down on that kayak so it's easier for him to haul the kayak onto the deck of his kayak. All right, well, Marcus is now in the right position. He's on a tee and he's going to lift that boat up by the nose, and he's going to very slowly haul it onto his deck. So the easiest way to do that is to grab hold of the boat underneath and to lean forward so you're nice and snug with the boat, and once you can generate enough force by leaning forward and holding right into that boat, then you can lean backwards, and as you lean backwards, you haul the boat over the deck of the kayak. Masterfully done, Marcus. As you can see, the boat's nearly out of the water. In just a second, we'll have the boat all the way out of the water. And now we can just give the boat a tiny little bit of a seesaw, just to make sure we've got as much of the water out of the boat as possible. And when we have, we can flip the boat round. Beautiful. And then pop the boat back in the water. Now you'll see that Marcus is going to bring the boat alongside him now and hold on to it, so he can provide a little bit of stability while the boat's occupants get to climb back in. We also have a pump, so if there is any water left in the cockpit, we can eyeball it and we can get that water out now with our Yabby pump. Is there any water left, Marcus? No, dry as a bone, look at that. All right, and that's how we ride a kayak.